Twitter did what Twitter does best. And the saddest part about this situation is that look at her. She was pretty good looking.
A Japanese female pro wrestler, after an incident on a reality show, was bullied on Twitter until the very end, until she couldn't take it anymore.
Wow.
Hana Kimura was born in Yokohama, Japan, to a mother who was a pro wrestler. Before she was even 1 year old, her father left the family.
So, pro wrestlers just give birth to other pro wrestlers? Is that how it works?
She claims that her father was Indonesian, making her half Indonesian, half Japanese. Because of this, she was often bullied as a child.
Yeah, it's Japan.
She took an interest in wrestling and began competing in competitions herself. In 2005, when she was only 8 years old, she started winning those competitions. In the 2010s, she trained at a professional wrestling academy. She competed, winning and losing in various competitions over the years, finally defeating her mother in her own farewell show.
Wow.
She continued to compete all over the world, winning various championships. She even ventured into acting.
Say what you will.
Appearing in a
Women pro wrestling is probably the greatest blessing upon our disgusting world that I have ever seen before. Because, yeah, that's the stuff. That's the stuff that makes world peace happen, you know?
Music video. Finally, she went on to work on a popular reality show. Now, to proceed, I'm going to have to talk about Terrace House. I never really thought I'd be talking about Terrace House on this channel out of all things, but here we go. It's a simple concept. It's an average reality show, honestly. 6 people, 3 men and 3 women, are forced to live in a house together and they're filmed.
Okay.
While it doesn't claim itself to be a dating show, it basically is. The show started in 2002 and got pretty popular in Japan, leading to it being streamable on apps like Netflix internationally, where it gained some fame among people who are into that sort of thing. People found the show to feel more real than other reality shows, saying that the lack of over-the-top drama gave the show a much more grounded and realistic atmosphere. When she was 21 years old, Hana was chosen to be one of the 3 female contestants in the 2019-2020 season.
Well, that's a big breakthrough in life if that's a really big hit international show. Good for her.
Kind of played up the wrestler identity with a kind of, I guess you would say, strong and fiery personality.
Okay.
Hana unfortunately had many haters from the beginning of her performance on the show, but they particularly grew in number after what many fans call the costume incident. Hana had accidentally left the wrestling costume that she called the most important thing to me next to my life itself in the washer, when another cast member of the show, Kai Komura, without looking, put his laundry into the washer and started a load. Unfortunately, the costume shrank dramatically, leading to a long, depressed, angry rant towards Kai that many felt was very unwarranted.
Well, yeah, I can already tell you without knowing any facts. If you leave something in a washing machine and then someone doesn't notice that it's in there and they put their own stuff and make it go spinny spin, well, that's kind of on you. How can you say that that's even the most important thing thing in your life if you just leave it willy-nilly like that? You know, that's a lot unwarranted, okay? This is a cut and dry situation, most likely, without even the context, which is super rare. So that should make you understand how probably in the wrong that is.
People found her reaction to be very extreme for something that was just an honest mistake, and many blamed her for the entire incident because she left her costume in the washer in the first place.
Makes sense, huh?
I'm going to show the incident here so you can see it for yourself. I'm probably going to have to shorten it and kind of distort it a little to prevent it from being copyright claimed, but this should give you a good feel.
辛いのはすごいわかる。てめえがなんか言えよ。なんでずっと黙ってんの？あんたのせいでこうなってんの。
All your fault, huh?
お前が喋れよ。
なんて言えばわかんない。今は本当にごめんしか言えない。
Oh no.
別にビビに私の気持ち分かってもらおうとも思わないし、理解してもらおうとも思わないけど、一緒に住むんだったら人のこともっと考えて暮らせよ。
Well, that sounds hypocritical. She gonna spit it? No, she just... Okay, okay. The hell? Oh, and she gets even aggressive
Hana
there.
seemingly had released all of her pent-up depression and anger at once.
Yep, seems
Kai
like
gave
it.
his word that he would reimburse her for the costume and left Terrace House. Fans online
Wow.
exploded towards Hana, blaming her for the entire overblown incident.
Well, yeah, again, even without context, just from the outcome of the situation, if what this is described as true and what transpired, it's pretty easy to just know who's in the wrong instantaneously. It makes complete sense. The guy shouldn't even
Ironically,
apologize,
making vastly
honestly.
overblown reactions themselves. You're ugly on both the inside and the outside.
Ooh.
If you would be able to disappear quickly, that would be nice.
Ooh.
After this, Hana began making posts hinting towards ending her life on social media. Namely, what looked like a splash of blood with "I'm sorry"
Okay.
imposed over it. Rather than realizing they've done enough, the commenters continued to push her, with tweets such as, "If you just disappear, we'd all be much happier, so please do so. Just hurry up and pass on. I'll say it one more time.
Wow.
Just hurry up and pass on." In order to deal with the storm of anger and trolling on
Dude, these are some unhinged reactions right there, by the way. You know, she leaves it in the washing machine, then she blames the dude for no reason, and now she gets a little bit of hate online, and that's it. She's posting stuff like that. Oh, I'm sorry, bruh. That's called attention-seeking 101, you know? Wow. This is like pretty much asking to be bullied at this point when your reactions are like that. First of all, they don't seem genuine, and if they are genuine, this is a person that needs serious help. Well, admittedly, since we know how this ends probably from the title, yeah, this was a person that needs serious help. Because again, that is not an overreaction. That is, I don't know, 5 times the overreaction, honestly.
online, Hana posted an apology message in May, hoping to quell things a bit. Thinking that things would calm down after this and the incident was over, Hana moved on and continued participating in the show. In
Probably a
an episode on
mistake.
May the 12th, Hana appeared in cosplay and seemed to be enjoying herself. This was when a comedian at the studio, Ryota Yamasota, said to her on air, "Hana, even though you lost the thing most important to you next to your life, it seems like you're able to smile again." Digging up the incident and reminding people once more.
Wait, she
The next
didn't have a
day, videos
reaction to
appeared
that?
on YouTube, which have since been deleted, of another cast member criticizing her for the incident once more. Hana responded, saying that it was 100% Kai's fault. Hana sent Kai a message, asking for that reimbursement money. He read it, but didn't respond.
Yo!
People felt that Hana had learned nothing from the incident and failed to reflect on it at all, which led...
I mean, pretty obvious. Also, her reflection and whatever this is seem... In reality TV shows, it's so hard to tell what is real just from small snippets like this, honestly, because you know everyone's acting. Like, if you're on a reality TV show, you're gonna make, you know, you're gonna turn your personality up to 11, 12, 20, all the way there, baby, because, you're there to make yourself famous. Let's not kid ourselves. That's what you do on reality TV shows. You're there to make a name for yourself, so yeah.
led to a second storm, of which there was really no ending in sight. You lose the thing most important to you, then immediately you're on a date with some handsome guy laughing and smiling? "I'm disgusted in you," one commenter would say.
Strange thing to
That
say.
second storm was the final straw. Hana began posting pictures in which self-harm marks were slightly visible.
Oh.
In a now deleted tweet, she posted that she was being cyberbullied. Then on May 22nd, Hana posted a photo.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but cyberbullying is a very serious problem nowadays, because most people are literally too incapable of just shutting down whatever internet device you're doing, Deleting Twitter, oh no, that's a crime against humanity, brother. Keep getting cybered, dude.
Photo with her cat, telling the cat to live a long and healthy life. and saying goodbye. Her fans noticed the severity of what she was posting and quickly commented, urging her not to do anything drastic. She then left a message for her family, saying, "I'm sorry. Thank you for giving birth to me."
On
And soon
Twitter?
ended her life by releasing toxic gas into her room and covering her head with a plastic bag, which unfortunately is a common method in Japan.
Huh.
She passed away at the young age of 22. The scene was
True.
discovered when a note saying poison gas being generated was noticed on her front door. The staff for Terrace House posted a tweet saying that they were at a loss for words and that they would pray for Hana's family, and that the show would be delayed for the time being.
Yeah, the show being delayed is probably the important part here. Okay, so we have a seriously unhinged individual right here. You know, we're probably missing a lot of information here, but these responses on every level are kind of completely off the wall. But she is Japanese. And, well, if you're a Japanese woman and your husband leaves you and you're alone, raising a kid, your whole family is kind of absolutely ostracized to oblivion. Like, Japan does not take happy to those things, you know? The weebs and whatnots are going to probably proclaim that Japan is the best place in the universe, but in Japan, things like this, bullying is extreme, you know? Bullying is without question absolutely extreme, and it's based on a lot of different things. Social status, birth, you know, how much money you have, is it a single mom or whatever, you know? That alone can make your life kind of miserable in Japan, you know? Also, if you're not the brightest kid in the class, congratulations, your teachers are gonna, well, pretty much treat you like a piece of bread. Haha, you get it? Bread? You know? That's it. It's not great. So there's probably a whole plethora of factors that contributed to this. And, well, and most likely she just has a personality that couldn't handle it and was weak in general. But yeah, that's big.
Upon seeing this, many of the people who bullied Hana turned tail and ran away, quickly deleting their accounts and messages.
Makes sense.
Staff quickly pulled all episodes featuring Hana from all streaming services immediately, internationally. Hana's mother, Kyoko Kimura, soon revealed in Shukan Bunshun magazine that the costume incident and the resulting clash between Hana and Kai had actually been staged by producers of the show.
Also makes
really wanted
sense.
her to play up the wrestling character, wanting her to be a more fierce and scary sort of stereotype. Before the costume incident, they had even told her that it would be okay if she slapped Kai in the face.
Wow.
However, she couldn't bring herself to do it, and simply knocked his hat off instead. Not only had the incident made her Twitter's current punching bag of the day, but she had lost trust in her staff and co-workers as well. Kai spoke out as well, saying that Hana had spoken to him on numerous occasions, concerned about a lot of the scripted actions that they were being forced to perform. He had been urged to act inappropriately with Hana on several occasions, even once being told that, "Just jumping on a trampoline is boring, why don't you grab her breast or something?" He refused and admitted that these sorts of suggestions were a daily occurrence. Hana's mother just wanted the world to know that her daughter was simply cast as a villain, and that she was actually a very kind person in reality. Slowly it was revealed that the show did indeed have at least a loose script, and that the staff actually had arranged the whole costume incident in the first place. They realized that the dirty, grittier portions of Terrace House always attracted the most views, and aimed to push the show.
Wait, so you're telling me she did know she's gonna get backlash for, acting out that? This is so confusing because it doesn't really surprise that things are fake. Reality TV is fake in a lot of cases. People act it up. People, create intentional drama. The producers make intentional drama because that's how these things survive. But you're telling me, well, she did it knowing. Did she not understand that she's gonna look bad in that exchange? Is that the thing? Did she not understand that that's going to probably end poorly for her? That's my question.
In that direction whenever they could. Fuji TV was asked about the scripting of the show, to which they responded, "We don't know anything about it. We'll look into it."
Ooh,
This immediately
classic.
led to yet another storm, this time directed toward the staff of the show. Staff quickly posted an apology, noting that they had decided to cancel Terrace 2019-2020 entirely. After the public realized that the show was scripted, maliciously, in fact, the show was canceled entirely for good. Only about a week and a half after Hana's death, other cast members of Terrace House posted a picture, partying together, drunkenly chowing on cake and laughing,
Yep, makes
collectively
sense.
disgusting both Hana's family and fans across the world. The final
Well, yeah, but what are they supposed to do? Stop living their life because a person they were not even that close to, you know, did the wrong decision? Like, what's the correct answer here?
2 episodes of Hana's season of Terrace House were left completely unaired, becoming lost media.
Ooh.
The Japanese government vowed to strengthen cyberbullying laws after national outcry from this incident.
Okay.
The police have opened up an inquiry to find the people who had been harassing Hana online. They
Yeah.
found over 1,200 messages by roughly 600 different accounts. Several people have
Wow.
been facing charges due to their harassment.
That's a lot, but again, Japan is pretty dense place, so it makes sense.
One man had made about 200 accounts just to harass her with hundreds and hundreds of messages.
Very, very much in line with Japan's culture, by the way. So, you know, we abuse and whatnots. Don't tell me that this is not normal. This is honestly, yeah, this is pretty normal. This is kind of what you expect in Japan, you know? Dedication, let's just call it.
Simply saying that he wanted to get back at her for her outburst on the show.
Wow.
He had been one of the ones who had deleted his messages, but Hana had screenshotted them on
Makes
her phone.
sense.
He faces a fine of 1,000 to 10,000 yen, which is roughly $10
Nothing.
to $100. Another man was caught simply saying,
What are you gonna do? Okay, there's probably some people getting mad and saying, "Oh, you should throw that guy." Bruh, it's the internet, okay? If someone tells you something bad on the internet, you can always choose to blog those people, not use the social media. Like, you know, no one needs to make the internet a safe space for you. That just ruins it for everyone, because that means that, you know, essentially none of us can even interact with one another at some point. You know, you can't do that.
saying that he was joining in on what he saw others doing online, and got away with only a 9,000 yen fine. $9. The public was outraged, saying that there's no justice, and demanding stricter laws to be put into place, of which that is now in discussion.
Interesting.
On March the 31st of 2021, Kyoko, Hana's mother, launched a non-profit anti-bullying organization, which she called Remember Hana.
Huh. Okay.
So when it comes to online bullying, I'll let Hana speak for herself.
びっくりし
見ちゃダメだよ。
そうだよ
ちょっとなんかさ、思うのは何にもさ知らないわけじゃん。エミカちゃんのこと。
そうね
なんか何も知らない人たちがさ、こう思う思うってさ言ってることってなんかあんま意味なくない？だって何も知らないんだよ。
でもさ、事実じゃないじゃん。
だってさ、顔も見せないしさ、名前も言わずにさ、ネットを通して書いてんだよ。誰だっていいんだよ、だって悪口言ってる人。
あれは考えちゃったすごい
だって絶対エミカちゃんのことだけじゃないもん。そういうなんか一つのさどうでもいいことにさケチつける人ってさ全てに不満を持ってるんだけど、結局そういう自分が一番気に食わない
Yep, well, what can you say? People like to be angry. That's completely
だ
normal.
けだから悪口でね。
かっこいいわ
And that's pretty much it. Now the outro, huh?
So
Wow.
once again, thank you for watching, everyone.
And that's it,
likes
huh?
really help the channel grow. If you
True.
want to hear more kind of
Throw, listen to the guy. He knows what he's talking about. Like, subscribe, and comment down below. Anyway, this was Guzer Sid. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.